Revelation 9. And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace. And the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit. And there came up out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power, as the scorpion of the earth have power. And it was commanded to them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree, but only those men which have not the seal of God in their foreheads. And unto them it was given that they should not kill them, but that they should torment them 5 months, and that their torment was as the torment of a scorpion when he strikes a man. And in those days shall men seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. And the shapes of the locusts were like unto horses prepared unto battle, and on their heads were as it were crowns like gold, and their faces were as the faces of men. And they had hair as the hair of women, and their teeth were as the teeth of lions. And they had breastplates, as it were breastplates of iron, and the sound of their wings was as the sound of chariots of many horses running to battle. And they had tails like unto scorpions. And there were stings in their tails, and their power was to hurt men for 5 months. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in Greek his name is Apollyon, which is a destroyer. One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter. 13. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar, which is before God, saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, Loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the 3rd part of men. And the number of the army of horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them, and I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on the horses, having breastplates of fire and jacinth and brimstone. And the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. By these 3 was the 3rd part of the men killed, by the fire, and by the smoke, and by the brimstone, which issued forth out of their mouths. For their power is in their mouth, and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents, and their heads, and with them they do hurt. And the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues, yet they repented not of the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils, and idols of gold, and silver, and brass, and stone, and of wood, which neither can see, nor hear, nor walk. Neither repented they of their murders, nor their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts. That's Revelation 9, and I have read it. And now I'm going to do a comment or 2. Or 3 or 4. The 5th angel sounded, and a star fell from heaven, and to him was given the key to the bottomless pit. That's angel 5, and that sounded. But the star that fell from heaven was given a key to the bottomless pit. That makes the star truly an angel that you see as a glow coming down, but it's not a rock falling out of the sky, burning as it goes through our atmosphere. This is an actual descending angel. No question on that. The symbolism is very clear. And he opened the bottomless pit and the smoke, and who can these critters hurt? The men, and I would say women, the people who have not the seal of God in their foreheads. There's two seals that you can have. You can have the mark of the beast or the seal of God. Both are in your forehead. Both are in your right hand. More on that in a few chapters. But these beasts are not allowed to hurt those who are Christians, those who have the mark of God. But they don't kill anyway. These are tormentors. Okay? And then it describes them. Tails like unto scorpions. And there's pain, suffering, and they have a king over them. And that was the first woe. Okay? The sixth angel sounds, and voices from the four horns of the golden altar which is before God. That's interesting in itself. I don't know how that works. And the number of the army of horsemen were 200,000. 200 million. And these guys described kill a third of the population by fire and by smoke and by brimstone which issue forth from their mouths. Okay. It doesn't say that the people with the mark of God are going to be on the do not disturb list. Can't tell. Maybe. Probably you're going to get attacked even if you're a Christian. Sorry. And the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not they of the works of their hands. And listen to what they are doing. That they should not worship devils. That's the first command. And idols of gold, silver, brass, and stone and wood, which can neither see nor hear nor walk. The second command. You're not supposed to make idols. Okay. Neither repented they of their murders. That's another of the top 10. Nor of their sorceries, nor their fornication, nor of their thefts. So there's 5 absolute top 10 commandments, and I'm not sure where to throw sorcery. Does that come under worship of devils, etc., or is it different? Doesn't matter. 5 of the top 10 commandments are listed as being broken by sinners. Pretty straightforward. Alright. We have read it, and we've talked about it, and if you read it, you might see something different. You know you can do it.